And so it's going to be informal because we know that this is the last time that all of the students will be together as the 2015 Inspire cohort. And so we want to give you an opportunity to come up if there's some things that you want to share with people here. But we're going to start out. I mean, you all saw the videos, you heard about what they did, but we just want to give them a certificate of completion and a little something to take with them so that they can remember their time here at UCI. We hope that this won't be your last time here at UCI. We hope to see some of you applying in the fall, whether it's as a freshman or a community college student. But we're happy, we're proud of you, and you all have did a really good job, and we wanted to acknowledge you for that. And so what we will do is we're going to call you up by your teams, and we're going to go in the same order as we did for the commercials, and you'll come up with your team coach, and we will give you your certificate and your little something. All right, so we will start with Stack. So Stack, if you want to come up. So it's the faculty, the coaches, and I'll just come together and get some pictures. You said if the names go on, we could probably get closer together.
Ready, 1, 2, 3.
All right. Let's give Stack another round of applause. All right, next up is Breathe Life into Your Building. It's Carla, Jose, and John.
Ready, 1, 2, 3, cheese.
All right, next up is Genius Bridge. Eder, Chandler, and Ariane, and your coach, Hasten Lee. Next up is Pandora Streamer. So that's Angel, that's Rigoberto, Chinadu. Come on up. Byron. Her hand. Aww. All right, next up is interlock. So we have Christian, Michael, Alondra. Come on up. And your coach, Hasten Lee.
One, two, three, cheese.
All right, next up is reflection detectors. Amira, Liz, and Jasenia. And one thing I want to note was this was an all-Aspire team. We tried to have at least one community college and 2 high school students on a team, but this one ended up being all high school students. And so it was nice to see the mix-up here.
Ready, one, two, three, cheese.
All right, next up is Sun Power, Not Sunburns. Vincent, Raimundo, and Jordan. And Summer, that was their coach, their team coach.
Ready, one, two, three, cheese.
Next up is Smart Vent. Molly, Matthew, Jason, come on up. And your coach, Summer. Jellyfish Jams. Lauren, Kaylin, Christian, come on up. And your coach, your team coach, Byron.
Ready, one, two, three, cheese.
All right. And last and but definitely not least, the Enchanted Mirror. Arian, Melissa, and Noah, come on up. And your coach, Aaron Chin.
Ready, one, two, three, cheese.
All right, so we had the judges here, and we did the judges' choice. We did the judges' award and the People's Choice Award, and so at this time, I want to announce who the winners are. Where would you like for me to start? With the judges or with the people? People, okay. And this is a style that we had during our 2-week sessions. They really had, it's called free choice learning. So they had options. They could always make a choice on what they would do, what projects they would choose, how far they would go. So we always got their feedback. So People's Choice Award goes to Reflection Detectors.
Ready, one, two, three, cheese.
And the Judges' Choice Award goes to SmartVent. Molly, Matthew, and Jason, come on up.
One, two, three, cheese.
All right. So a few students have asked, could they say something? We want to be mindful of time because we still have to transport students to MetroLink and transport students to LA. So we're going to keep to our schedule. But I wanted to take a moment to just thank all of the program staff, all of the coaches, the instructors, the mentors. So Summer, Byron, Aaron, Kimai, Bernice, Hasten, Sky, thank you so much. I know y'all are just students, but working with me is a professional experience, as you know. The expectations are high, but I wanted to let you know that you all exceeded them more than I could have ever thought about, so thank you so much. We had some staff members that helped out as well. Anis, I don't think he's here. He's running another program, working another program. We had some students from Saudi Arabia doing similar hands-on projects, but he really helped out behind the scenes. We had meals every day, and so that's something I could not have done without them. The catering that took place today, because of him, that was made possible. I also want to thank David. Is David here? He's not here. So David was one of our honorary graduate student staff members. In April, and it was the end of April, I received this gift from the Broadcom Foundation, which we're so grateful to receive it. We always thank our sponsors, but we didn't have anything. I didn't have any students. I didn't have any program ideas. I didn't have any housing. I didn't have any transportation. I didn't have anything, but I needed to have students here in July. And to make that happen, you have to put out applications, you have to advertise, you have to review applications, you got to get housing, lots of logistics. And David was one that had all these ideas about the projects, and I'm grateful for it. And he was just part of the team. I didn't have to sell anything, convince him. I didn't have to buy him food. He was just like, well, what do you need? Okay, these are the ideas I have. How are we going to do it? And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, don't worry, I'll take care of it. And I didn't worry. I trust that he would take care of it. And he did. So thank you, David. And because I was able to utilize David is because of the faculty support. And so I want to thank Dr. Etowell, Dr. Kardarhi. Thank you so much. You just welcomed me on board, part of the team. You had an idea, I had an idea. We came together, and I think this has been an amazing summer. So thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. I want to thank our sponsors again, the Broadcom Foundation that provided the gift to make this happen, the Donald Bren School of Information and Computer Science, the Henry Samueli School of Engineering, Cal IT2, they were able to support, as well as my Office of Access and Inclusion. All of those entities made this possible, so I wanted to thank them as well. We have about 5 minutes, and you all know how to do things quickly because you did those 3-minute commercials. But if a couple of you, maybe one or two from Aspire, one or two from Inspire, want to come up to just share a few words, you really have 5 minutes. And I always have my phone. We do a lot of things timed. If you can talk just for a few seconds, 30 seconds to a minute about your experience, one or two of you, I would love to invite you to come up. Anybody? I know somebody wants to go because a couple people asked, so go ahead. Come on up, Ariane. Ariane and Molly. Okay, Ariane and Molly, come on up. Ariane, you have a minute. I'm going to time you. People have to go.
Good afternoon, everybody. I just wanted to thank everybody for giving me such a great opportunity. I know it's barely been 2 weeks, but honestly, I feel like I met all of you in a lifetime. And honestly, I've met some greatest people here, and I created some really great experience, which I would carry on in my life. And just, I don't know, this is a really good chapter of my life, which I always will remember with the bottom of my heart. And I love all of you guys. And now I decided what school I want to go to, and I want to go with the anteaters. So, thank you guys, and I'm going to miss all of you, each and every one of you, every memory with each and every one of you. You guys are really special to me, and you guys are a family, and let's carry this legacy.
So just to follow on that, this was a really good experience. I don't have access being in the middle of orchards, where my nearest neighbor is a cow, to experience any hands-on things with materials like this. So honestly, I didn't expect to get accepted. So that was awesome. And I got here and I was so nervous. And then I have a bomb roommate, and my coach is amazing, and everybody's super nice, which I didn't expect. I was just really nervous. But thank you. This is a wonderful opportunity. I hope this continues for a long time because I'm going back to Reedley, and you're going to get more Reedley applications next year. I can tell you that.
All right. So you all have like 1 minute. They did a good job. And then we will transition into some closing remarks from one of our
Oh, we gonna have the singing battle right now? I just have to say that I really love this program, and I loved how we all connected on such a level that we're gonna miss each other after this. Like, if we stayed in contact, then we would have these friendships for a lifetime. That's how awesome these things are. And I love the singing battles that we could have had, and I just love all these inside jokes and how we're in a place where we all think the same, but also think differently so that we can all come together with a great idea. So I really love this program, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity that Dr. Ortiz and Ms. Trimble has gave to me. So.
You took up like the whole minute. Okay. Okay. So I remember getting the email that said I wasn't accepted, and I was so disappointed. But I was like, nope, it's okay. I'll be fine. But then I got it back, and I'm so glad that I got accepted. I met so many great people. I know I'm definitely going to stay in contact with many of you. And it's just, all of you guys, honestly, you give me hope for the future. Where I'm from, at my school, all those kids are they don't think that far ahead. And it's really great to see people as passionate about really engineering and just the same passion as me around me. It's just a great environment in general. So thank you all.
What?
Okay, so now I want to invite up one of my favorite professors, our associate dean, one of our associate deans here in the Samueli School of Engineering, John LaRue. I have the opportunity to work with him a lot, but he's going to do some closing remarks.
You know, this is actually rather a sad task to have to do after seeing all the energy out there, the projects, to actually have to make closing remarks as you scatter back to where you've come from and back to your cows and your orchards, as the case may be. Now, I did have two questions that I wanted to ask you just to get an idea. How many of you had ever done how many of you had never done any programming before, just to see where we started from? So maybe a third of you, or maybe a little more, never had done it. Look at what you accomplished. Those projects out there are really fantastic. They all seem to work. They all did well. And that's something to carry with you when you think about going to college, because sometimes when you think about going to college, you think it's really going to be this challenging experience. It's going to be something that I don't know how to do. I'm going to get lost. I'm not going to be successful. But really, all it is put you in a place away from cows where you have the tools, the equipment to learn, to move ahead, to really develop yourself. That's what college is about. So don't be afraid of it anymore, because you know now, especially those who had minimal programming skills, you can accomplish a lot in a very short period of time. 2 weeks is amazingly short to bring those projects to completion. So my closing remarks are, be confident going to college. I can tell all of you will do well. So be confident, choose that path, and really enjoy yourselves when you get to college, just as you've enjoyed yourself here. So thanks very much for joining the program.
Thank you so much. All right. So that ends our program. I think the students, you all have to head back to Engineering Hall to pick up your items, or do you have those things with you? Okay. So you can do that. The shuttle will leave at 3:45 for LA and Metrolink. Sky's driving today, so she'll meet you all where she typically meets you. For those of you that have your parents here, you're more than welcome to go with your parents, of course. And I think all of you had told me that. For those of you who are being picked up, we'll still have some staff members go out at 3:45 to the pickup drop-off location. So, any questions? All good? Jordan. Oh, that's a good question. You should talk to your coaches. Yeah, you can work that out with your coaches. You have to work that out pretty quickly. Yep. And you will get a survey from us, so make sure you complete the surveys. I know how to contact you and your parents, so make sure you get that, Aaron. When you go back, you'll get your pies as well. They're just next door in the other room. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, and you all have the Google Drive. You'll always have the Google Drive. So as long as you keep your Gmail in there, you can access the pictures, the files, everything that we have there. We'll post more pictures and videos there, so you have access to that. So you all can stay connected. You all have your email addresses as well. I'm gonna probably send out an updated one because we had Molly's name spelled wrong, and we had Jason. Your email was wrong. You didn't even tell me. I said check it, make sure everything's right. So we'll stay connected, and we have events all the time for high school students and students in community colleges. So you'll be invited to come to it. Maybe even come back as a mentor in the program to help other students. So, all right, congratulations.